Come to 127. 127, how simple question from photosynthesis chapter. This is photosynthesis chapter, very simple question. Second question, what is that? The reaction center PS1, PS1 is 700 nanometer of light. PS2 is how much, students? Tell me. 680 nm. Observe, maximum add. We can write what? 680 nm of light. Option 4. Answer I can write 680 nm. Simple question. Next, 128 question. Look at 108 question. Next, this is the third question from sexual reproduction in flowering plant chapter. Simple chapter, second chapter in 12th grade. Look at the question. Many times we discuss this question, we practice this question. How simple question this is. In angiosperm, haploid N, diploid 2n, triploid 3n of fertilized embryo sac sequence are the given. Antipodals haploid, synergids also haploid. Wrong option, because n, 2n, 3n we should find out. Synergids haploid, zygote diploid, primary endosperm nucleus 3n. Appropriate, correct, keep aside. Synergids N, antipodals also N. Answer is not correct. Synergids N, primary endosperm nucleus 3n, zygote 2n. What is the sequence in the question the given? N, 2n, 3n. So what is the right answer? Our right answer is option 2. Synergids, zygote, primary endospermic nucleus. Answer is 128. Answer is option 2. I hope this question, no problem and no difficulty also in this question. I hope this question everyone you have done, I think. 129th question. 129. Which nutrient is required for splitting of water molecule? If you remember mineral nutrition chapter, 2 elements, micro elements are essential to break down the water in light dependent reaction. Light dependent reaction, light reaction in thylakoid water splitting complex, molybdenum and also chlorine. Yes or no? Now here, I'm sorry, not molybdenum, it is manganese. It's manganese. So what is that? Splitting of water by Mn, manganese and also chlorine. Both are essential for the splitting of water. So answer will be molybdenum in nitrogenase enzyme. Nitrogenase enzyme, right? And magnesium, copper, answer is manganese. Along with manganese, what are they? Chloride ions also essential for what? Water splitting in photolysis of water, and this takes place in the thylakoid. Are you with me, student? This question from the mineral nutrition chapter. Next question, 130. 130 question, very important expected question from meiosis division, cell cycle, cell division chapter. Second question. In the theory class, many times we discuss what time at what phase allele segregation, homologous segregation takes place and crossing over takes place, right? Centromere splitting takes place. Many topic we discuss. In this question, they are asking which of the following stages meiosis involve the division of centromere? Centromere division. Anaphase. What anaphase? Look at here. Metaphase, all chromosomes are aligned on the equator plane. Anaphase 2, telophase, metaphase 1. If you are able to recall anaphase 1, this is anaphase, homologous chromosome. These are homologous chromosome, right? This is homologous chromosome. This homologous chromosome will go to one side, one pole, next one come to another pole. Between these two chromosomes, what is this? Is centromere, still it is there. Centromere will not split in anaphase 1. But in anaphase 1, homologous chromosome segregation takes place. What happened in anaphase 2? Look at here. These two sister chromatids are, these chromatids when they segregate, that time centromere splits. So answer will be option 2, anaphase 2. Many times I explained in theory class. Anaphase 1, 2 homologous chromosomes separate. Anaphase 2, 2 sister chromatids separate. That time centromere splitting takes place. Answer is 2. Next question. Question number 131. Cellulose does not form a blue color with iodine because it does not contain the complex helicase. When in iodine test, it does not convert into what blue color because it does not contain a complex helicase, hence cannot hold iodine molecule. Simple answer from the biomolecule chapter. I am going with option 2. In biomolecule chapter, polysaccharide, it's clearly given cellulose is a polysaccharide. In the cellulose, what happened? It does not contain the complex helicase, helicase structure. Because of that one, the iodine molecules cannot hold there. Next question is 132. Evil quarter, biodiversity chapter, we discussed 4 reasons behind the loss of biodiversity. 4 reasons are there: habit loss, alien species invasion, co-extinction, and also the 4th one we discussed what? Overexploitation. 4 reasons are there. 4 reasons behind the loss of biodiversity. Which biodiversity is the maximum? Look at here. Among evil quarters, which is the considered as the most important cause? Most important cause driving extinction of species, I told you, fragmentation or habit loss. Habit loss or fragmentation is the most important one, and very fast it's going to be decrease the biodiversity. This is biodiversity conservation chapter, answer 4. Next question 133. What is the role of RNA polymerase 3? If you are able to recall, Brilliant posted 1-minute video. Brilliant, before NEET examination, Brilliant used to post a 1-minute video. This question I discussed and we posted in the YouTube, Instagram also. This is the important question. I told you there are 3 different type of RNA polymerase enzyme for the synthesis of 3 different type of what? RNAs. tRNA, rRNA, mRNA. What happened? What is the importance of RNA polymerase 3? It's given. What is the role of RNA polymerase 3? RNA polymerase 3 essential for the tRNA synthesis. Pick up the right answer here. Transcription of tRNA, 5S RNA, snRNA. It is right. Transcription of precursors mRNA, RNA polymerase 2 student, not 3. Transcription of only snRNA. Transcription of rRNA and 28 RNA, 18S RNA, 5.S RNA is given. Transcription of what? Tell me. tRNA, 5S RNA, snRNA is the right answer. Got my point? There are 3 different type of RNA for the synthesis of, for the transcription of 3 different type of RNA, 3 different type of RNA polymerase enzymes in case of eukaryotic cell. Now, next question. 134. Given below are 2 statement is given. Okay. Statement 1. Endarch, exarch are the terms often used describe the position of secondary xylem. Sir, protoxylem. Protoxylem, not secondary xylem, primary xylem. Based on the primary xylem position. If primary xylem is inside, endarch. When primary xylem is, protoxylem is outside, exarch. Endarch is a characteristic feature of stem. Exarch is a characteristic feature of root we discuss. Position of protoxylem. Remember, I also explained you this one. Protoxylem vessels are smaller. Metaxylem vessels are bigger. Yes or no? So, statement 1 is wrong. Statement 1 is wrong. Statement 2. Exarch condition is the most common feature of root system. Yes. Endarch is stem, exarch in root. So, statement 1 is wrong. Statement 2 is correct. Pick up the right answer. Where is the 1? Statement 1 is incorrect. Statement 1 is incorrect. Statement 2 is true. So, option 3. Option 3. This is also anatomy of flowering plant chapter. Next question. 135. The process of appearance of recombinant nodule. Recombinant nodule occurs at substage of prophase 1. Second question of cell cycle and cell division chapter. Simple. Recombinant nodule crossing over recombinase enzyme. Exchanging of genetic material between these 2. Packaging. So answer is what? Tell me. Packaging. Prophase 1 packaging. Prophase 1 divided into 5 subphases. Leptotene, zygotene, packaging, diplotene, diakinesis. In packaging, recombinant nodules form. Recombination takes place. Crossing over takes place. Got my point? Between the non-sister chromatids of homologous chromosome, not sister chromatids, non-sister chromatids of homologous chromosome. Answer is packetine. Answer 1. Next question, 136. Given below two statements. Again, one is assertion, one is reason. What is assertion? In gymnosperms, the pollen grains are released from the microsporangium and carried by air current. Correct? Gymnosperm shows wind pollination. Gymnosperm shows wind pollination. Air current, they carried what? Tell me. Pollen grains. Air current carry the pollen grains to the mouth of the archegonia, where male gametes are discharged and pollen tube not form. Pollen tube form. Pollen tube form. So this is called what? Tell me. Wrong statement. According to my analysis, assertion correct, reason false. So A is true, R is false will be the right answer. Then this is also plant kingdom chapter. Next question. Next question, 137. Which of the following statement not correct? They are asking not correct. Do you remember, student, when we are doing crash course statement based questions and assertion, reason, prepare, I was telling like anything, I was shouting like anything in the class. Statement based questions and also assertion, reason question. Look at here, statement based questions. Algal bloom, they are asking not correct one, right? Okay, not, that means incorrect statement. Algal bloom caused by the excess of organic matter in water. Absolutely correct. Improve water quality and promote fishery. Improve water quality. What is the second half of this one? Because of nutrient rich in the water, algal bloom form. That is correct only. Algal bloom form, the cause of death of fishes. They consume the more amount of oxygen from the water. They cause a death of fishes. Statement 1 is wrong. The rest of statements are correct or not? Wait a moment. Water hyacinth grow abundantly in eutrophic water bodies and leads to imbalance of ecosystem dynamic of water. Yes, this is called terror of Bengal. The amount of some toxic substances, industrial wastewater increase the organism at successive trophic level. Done. The microorganism involved in the biodegradation, organic matter, sewage, pollution, water body consume a lot of oxygen, cause of death of organism. Absolutely correct. So incorrect statement is option 1. If you're able to recall the same question we have done in the crash course, same question we discussed. What is the wrong statement? Next question, 138. Which of the following combination is required for the chemosynthesis? Photosynthesis chapter, very important topic. This is chemiosmotic hypothesis. Once, before you answer this question, chemiosmotic hypothesis, in that process, what we have learned? Synthesis of NADPH2 or ATP? Sir, synthesis of ATP, not NADPH2. Synthesis of ATP we learn. Where is the proton gradient increase? Cytochrome B6F complex. Do you remember this one? Cytochrome B6F complex pump the proton from stroma into the lumen of thylakoid, and in the lumen of thylakoid, let me draw here, this is thylakoid, right? This is thylakoid. Here cytochrome B6F complex pumping the protons from where? Stroma to lumen of thylakoid. In the lumen of thylakoid, water splitting complex is there. Water also break down to release that proton. So proton gradient in the lumen what? Increasing like anything. These protons, when they go back through F0 F1 particle, here synthesis of ATP takes place. This is called what? Tell me. Chemiosmotic hypothesis. Look at the question. Membrane, proton pump, proton gradient, NADP synthesis, wherever it is there, remove that option. Where is that? Second one also remove the option. 1, 3 is not correct. 2, 4. Pump proton, electron gradient, ATP synthesis. Okay. Here electron gradient is increasing or proton gradient is increasing? Proton gradient increasing. Second one also wrong. What left? Look at here. Membrane, proton pump, proton gradient, ATP synthesis. Answer will be 4. Chemiosmotic hypothesis. If you properly understood the theory, you would easily go with the fourth answer. Option 4. 139. Very easy. Third question from cell cycle and cell division chapter. M phase. I can go with what? Interval between the meiosis mitosis, equational division. Okay. G2, protein synthesis. Quiescent phase. Quiescent phase is what? Inactive phase. Inactive phase. G1 phase, interval between the mitosis and also division of DNA replication, right? Am I correct? 4 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 option 2. Option 2. M phase, equational division, right? M phase is equational division. G2, protein synthesis, tubulin protein, and many other proteins also synthesis takes place. Quiescent phase, inactive phase. G0, quiescent is G0, inactive phase. Metabolically cell is active, division by cell is inactive. G1 phase, it is interval between the meiosis. If I am taking this a cell cycle, this is complete interphase. Interphase is divided into G1, yes, G2. G1 is, it is between, this is M phase, this is M phase. So interval between mitosis and also initial of replication. Here the initial of replication, so we can write G1. So answer is option 2. 140. Organism and population chapter, simple question. Mutualism plus plus, commensalism plus 0, amensalism minus 0, parasitism plus minus. We have done this population interactions. Tell me the right answer. Mutualism, where is plus plus? Mutualism 4 plus plus. Commensalism plus 0. Plus 0, it is 1. Amensalism minus 0. Minus 0. Parasitism plus minus 3. So 4 1 2 3. 4 1 2 3. Answer 1. Option 1. Very simple question. Very easy question. Organism and population chapter. 141. Given below are two statements. Again, statement based question. I told you this one. Statement based question from organism and population. Gauss of competitive exclusion principle state the two closely related species competing for the same resources cannot coexist independently, indefinitely, and competitively inferior one will be eliminated, superior one will be dominate there. Statement absolutely correct. This is the competition. In competition, we learn this one, right? This is absolutely correct. Now, statement 2. In general, carnivores are more adversely affected by the competition than herbivores. In the light of the above statement, choose the correct one. Carnivores, if you are able to recall this one, I did not found this statement in the NCERT, but carnivores, herbivores will be more affected than the carnivores. So this statement is wrong. So statement 1 is correct, statement 2 is not correct. So statement 1 correct, statement 2 is false. I am going with option 2. Statement 1 correct, directly goes principle of competition. Second one is carnivores are less affected than the herbivores. The herbivores will be more affected. So they are asking in general carnivores are more affected. So answer will be 1 is statement correct, second one is wrong. Look at the 142 question. 142 question. Again, mineral nutrition chapter, 4 elements is given, 4 micro elements are given. They are asking to identify the function. Iron, zinc, boron, molybdenum. Shall I go this zinc with the oxygens, right? Iron, activator of catalysis, right? Boron, I can go with what? Cell cycle, cell elongation and differentiation. Molybdenum, nitrogenase, nitrate reduction, nitrogenase enzyme, molybdenum, I told you. So answer will be 3142. 3142 option 2. Mineral nutrition chapter, simple question. 143. 143 statement based question again. There are following statements. Which of the following statements are correct about the Klinefelter syndrome? Principles of inheritance and variation. Can you tell me the karyotype? Can you tell me the karyotype? 44 plus XXY is the Klinefelter syndrome, trisomy of allosome, right? Now, this disorder was first described by the Down. No, it is called the Down syndrome. Am I clear? Down syndrome was explained by Langdon Down. It's not correct. Such individual has overall muscular development. However, the feminine develop is also expressed, absolutely correct, due to the extra X chromosome. The affected individual's short stature stature is a characteristic feature of Down syndrome. Leave it this one. Physical, psychomotor and mental development is retarded, and also such individuals are sterile. This is correct, and this one is the Down syndrome characteristic feature if I am not wrong. 1, 2, 3 is a Down characteristic feature, Down syndrome characteristic feature, and B and E is the Klinefelter syndrome. So where is BE? Option 2 is the right answer. BE, Klinefelter syndrome trisomy, right? Look at the next question. 144. Identify the correct statement based question from Anatomy of Flowering Plant chapter. Lenticels are the lens-shaped opening permit the exchange of gases. Correct. Bark formed early in the season called the hard bark, light bark, not hard bark. Leave it this one. Next, bark is the technical term that refers to all tissues exterior to the vascular cambium. Next, bark referred to the periderm and also secondary phloem. Done. Phellogen is a single layer thickening. It is not a single layer thickening. So how many statements are correct here? A and also D. So I am going with what? Option 1A. D is the right statement from Anatomy of Flowering Plant, lenticels. 145. This is direct NCERT question here. How many different protein does the ribosome consist of? 80. Direct NCERT, 80 proteins. So option will be 4. 145 ribosomes are consist 80 different type of what? Tell me proteins does that ribosome consist of. 80 proteins are present. 146, very important. We discussed this question. Competitive inhibitor, non-competitive inhibitor in biomolecule chapter. Clearly I explained. What is this? Malonate inhibit the growth of pathogen bacteria by inhibiting the activity of. Malonate is a competitive inhibitor of succinic dehydrogenase enzyme. Fumarate, succinic dehydrogenase enzyme in the succinic acid converted to fumaric acid. Yes or no? So that equation, that reaction time, succinic dehydrogenase enzyme will be competing with what? Malonate. So we will go with what? Succinic dehydrogenase enzyme. Succinic dehydrogenase enzyme capacity will reduce. So succinic acid will not convert into fumaric acid. That's how bacterial reaction will be slowly get down. Malonate inhibit the growth of pathogenic bacteria by the inhibiting activity of succinic dehydrogenase. Next question, 147. Mineral transport in plants, long transport in plants. Cohesion, adhesion, surface tension and guttation is given. Cohesion is attraction toward the polar surface and water loss in the liquid phase and mutual attraction among the water molecule. I am writing that mutual attraction among the water molecule, right? Adhesion, more attraction in the liquid phase, water loss in the attraction toward the polar surface. So I am writing 4, 2, 4. Surface tension is more attraction in the liquid phase, and I can go with what? Tell me, guttation, water loss in the liquid phase. So answer will be 2, 4, 1, 3. 2, 4, 1 and 3. Option 4. Simple question. Long transport, long distance transport, what they call cohesion, adhesion, surface tension and guttation. Next question, 148. Match the following. Oxidative decarboxylation. Oxidative decarboxylation, pyruvic acid convert into acetyl coenzyme A. By the loss of one carbon dioxide, coenzyme adding, that is the risk, what they call in presence of magnesium ion, there is a enzyme, oxidative decarboxylation, pyruvate dehydrogenase. One NADP form, reduce energy, NADP form there. NADH2, I'm sorry, NADH2 form there, I'm sorry. Now glycolysis called EMP pathway. Embden-Meyerhof-Parner pathway in cytoplasm. Oxidative phosphorylation, I can write electron transport chain, ATP synthesis area, electron transport chain, inner membrane of mitochondria. Done. Tricarboxylic acid called the citric acid, the citrate synthetase or TCS cycle. We can write what? Tell me, 2, 4, 3, 1. 2, 4, 3, 1, 2, 4, 3, 1, option 3, 2, 4, 3, 1, respiration in plant chapter. 149, 149 assertion and reason they given. A flower is defined as a modified shoot where in the shoot apical meristem change to the floral meristem. If you are able to recall morphology of flowering plant chapter, inflorescence area, this statement is there. Statement correct. Assertion correct. Assertion correct. Internode of the shoot get condensed to produce a different floral appendages laterally, a successive node instead of leaf. Remember all of you, this is also correct statement, and if I am not wrong, this is a right explanation of this assertion. So my answer will be both are correct and R is the correct explanation. So I am going with 4. We have to wait for the NTA key, but the answer, right answer will be according to my view, it will be a 4th answer. That will be 4th option. Both statements are correct. This is a right explanation of assertion. 150. Botany, last question. Main steps in the formation of recombinant DNA. Mark this one, all of you. Recombinant DNA, biotechnology chapter given below. There are A, B, C, D. 4 steps are given. Correct statements, correct step we should find out. First, insertion of recombinant DNA into the host cell. This is not a first step, keep aside. Cutting of DNA at a specific location by the restriction endonuclease enzyme. Number 1 step. Step number 1. Isolation of desirable DNA fragment. Yes. Step number 2. After cutting that back DNA into the different segments, select the desirable DNA from there. Amplification of gene interesting using PCR. Step number 3. After you select your desirable DNA, amplify that one, increase into the many times amplification of that desirable gene. After that, that amplified gene insert into the host. So this is the 4th step. Can you please answer me? What is the correct combination? Choose the correct answers from the following option. So B, C, D, A. B, C, D, A. Option A, B, C, D, A. Option 4. These are the botany questions, 50 questions. There is only a limited count, if we can count on the fingertips. That many questions, only a little difficult question. Rest of all are direct NCERT based question. Direct NCERT based question. Now, we are going to discuss the zoology portion. What are the zoology questions are there? Comparatively, if you compare with the botany, zoology questions are pretty simple. Very simple, directly NCERT based questions. Look at the zoology questions. So far we have been discussed botany portion. Now zoology question from 151 to 200. Look at the first question. Which of the following statement correct regular female reproductive cycle is given? This is human reproductive system question. That means 3rd chapter question. In non-primate, mammal cyclical changes during reproduction are called oestrus cycle. Correct. In primates, menstrual cycle. In non-primates is oestrus cycle. This statement correct. First menstrual cycle began at puberty and called menopause. No, it is called monarch. So this statement is not correct. Lack of menstruation maybe indicate the pregnancy, right? This statement also correct. Cyclic menstruation extend between the menarche and also menopause. Look at here, this menarche means the first menstrual cycle. Menopause means when menstrual cycle stop at 53, 54 of age, that is called a menopause. This statement also correct. Now, choose the most appropriate answer from the option they are given. So, option A correct. Option C correct. Option D correct. What is the right answer? Option A, C, D correct. Option 3 is the right answer. Look at the next question, 152. Assertion reason question from reproductive health chapter. Aminosynthesis for sex determination is one of the strategy for reproductive and child health care program. If you are able to recall the theory classes, reproductive child health care program include adolescence, sex, what they call STD, sexually transmitted diseases, and what they call pregnancy women caring. Am I clear? Lactating process, MTPs are there, contraception methods are there. This all included in the reproductive child health care program, not sex determination and aminosynthesis. This is wrong statement. Assertion wrong. Come to the reason. Ban on aminosynthesis check increasing the Meanings of a female feticide. Yes, this statement is correct. Assertion wrong, reason correct. So what's the right answer? A false or true. Option 3. Reproductive health chapter. Simple question. Question number 153. 153. Match the following is given. A leopard and lion in a forest grassland. A leopard and lion, I can go with the competition. Right? I can go with the competition. A cuckoo laying the eggs in a crow nest. It is called brood parasitism. Right? Brood parasitism. I can write. Right? Next, fungi and root in a higher plant, mycorrhiza, mutualism. Fungi provide phosphorus type of minerals, and fungi provide production also, and plant give food material also. Mutualism, both are getting benefit. A cattle egret and also cattle in field, commensalism. Simple. 1, 2, 3, 4. Where is the 1, 2, 3, 4? 1, 2, 3, 4. Answer is option 4. Organism and population interaction topic this is. Question number 154. Breathing and exchanging of gases. They are asking about the capacity, vital capacity. What is vital capacity? Vital capacity. VC include IRV, ERV, TV. VC include IRV, TV and also ERV. When we forcefully expire, after this process, that means when forcefully expire, that means you are exhaling IRV, ERV and also TV. So VT, vital capacity include IRV plus ERV plus TV. So what's the answer? Answer is option 3. Vital capacity include these 3 values. Next question 155. 155. Zoology questions are easy questions. I hope you all have done this question in the examination. Which one of the following common sexual transmitted disease is completely curable when detected early and treat properly? Reproductive health chapter. Which of the following diseases completely curable? They are asking. Gonorrhea, yes. Bacterial disease, Neisseria gonorrhoeae, bacterial disease and syphilis can curable. Right? Hepatitis B, HIV infection, genital herpes. These 3 are not curable, incurable diseases, and gonorrhea is what? Tell me, curable disease. So answer will be option 1 is the right answer. Look at the next question. Next question 156. Different type of hormones are given here. CCK, cholecystokinin, GIP, gastric inhibitory peptide, ANF, atrial natriuretic factor, ADH, antidiuretic hormone also called the vasopressin. Different type of hormones here given. It is an affected organ, it's given, but affected part also given. Cholecystokinin, pancreas. GIP, gastric inhibitory peptide, is gastric gland. It inhibits the what they call HCl. That means it acts on the oxyntic cells. ANF is heart. ANF is secreted from the right auricle when blood pressure is more. ADH acts on kidney. DCT to reabsorption of water. ADH secreted from neurohypophysis of pituitary. Actual synthesis in hypothalamus, stored and come from what? Pituitary, posterior pituitary. What is the right answer? 4, 3, 2, 1. 4, 3, 2, 1. 4, 3, 2, 1. 4, 3, 2, 1. Option 4 is the right answer. 4, 3, 2, 1. Right answer. 157. Very simple question. Human health and disease chapter. Very, very simple question. Below average students also can easily do this question. What is the right answer now? Match the following. Ringworm, Trichophyton, right? Filariasis, Wuchereria branch of tea. Malaria, Plasmodium vivax. Pneumonia, Haemophilus influenzae. 2, 3, 4, 1. Pick up the 2, 3, 4, 1. 2, 3, 4, 1. Answer is 2, 3, 4, 1. Option 4. Different type of parasites given here. Different type of diseases is given here. We need to answer different type of parasite which cause the different type of diseases. Question number 158. From ECG. This is also, this same question also we have done in our crash course. Do you remember, students? Same question. PQRST waves I said. Whenever P wave come, I told you depolarization of atria. Pick up, where is that? Depolarization of atria. QRS complex is what? Depolarization of ventricle. What is T wave? Repolarization of ventricle. So I am writing what? Repolarization of ventricle. Q wave, beginning of systole. So answer will be 3, 1, 4, 2. 3, 1, 4, 2. Option 4. This is from ECG. Human Body Fluid and Circulation, Human Physiology chapter. Simple question. 159th question. Oh my God, this is also human health and disease chapter. Simple question. Tell me here, in which blood corpuscle the HIV undergo replication and produce progeny? We have done this. HIV virus infect first to macrophages, and from there it attack on TH cells. Pick up the right answer. It attack on TH cells. So T helper lymphocyte cell number gradually decrease. Parasite, this HIV virus number is slowly increase, so the person lost acquired immunity. That is called what? AIDS condition. Got my point? So the right answer of 159 is TH cells. 160th question. 160. Statement based question. Low temperature preserve the enzyme in a temporarily inactive state, whereas high temperature destroy enzymatic activity because proteins are degenerated by heat. Biomolecule chapter, if you remember, temperature increase, initially enzyme activity also increase. When you increase the temperature beyond the optimum temperature, enzyme activity decrease because enzymes are made up of proteins. Proteins will be degraded when you increase the temperature. Statement absolutely correct. That's why we draw this graph, right? So look at here, it is temperature, enzyme activity. This is the same graph we got there. So this statement is absolutely correct. That means statement 1 correct. Statement 2, when the inhibitor closely resembles the substrate, it is molecule in the molecular structure and inhibits the activity of enzyme. This is known as competitive inhibitor. When an inhibitor closely resembles to substrate, competitive inhibitor, malonate, succinic dehydrogenase enzyme, I said same concept here also. This is also correct statement. So statement, both statements are correct. So we can write what? Tell me. Statement 1 and statement 2 are true. So answer 4. Statement 1, statement 2 both are true. Non-competitive inhibitors are not resemble to the substrate. No. Non-competitive inhibitor like a cyanide directly go and attach to the sites where other than the active sites of enzyme. So it completely changed the enzyme structure. Competitive inhibitors are resemble to the substrate. So they compete with substrate. So 50% of enzyme activity gradually decrease. Answer will be 4. First 10 questions. 151 to 160. First question. No complexity. No difficult level in this one. I hope you all have done this correct answers in the examination. Right? 161. 161 statement 1. Ligaments are dense, irregular. Dense, regular tissue. This is wrong. Cartilage is dense, regular connective tissue. This is also wrong. Statement is ligaments are dense, irregular. Dense, regular. Cartilage is dense, regular, irregular. So the answer is what? Both statements are wrong. So I can go with both statements are false statement. Structural organization in animal chapter. 162. Which of the following are not considered as a part of endomembrane system? If you're able to recall this, in cytology, cell is the unit of life chapter, clearly I mentioned, I told you there are 4 organelles are in the family, I said. Do you remember? What are the organelles are in the family? Endoplasmic reticulum, Golgi body, vacuole, lysosomes are GERL family, I said. Endomembrane system family, I said. Now look at there, which of the following are not a part of the endomembrane family? They are asking. Mitochondria, yes, it is not a part. And chloroplast, yes, it is not a part. And also peroxisomes, also not a part. What are the part now? Endoplasmic reticulum ER, Golgi, and lysosomes are there, and also what, tell me, vacuole. These all are one family. What's the right answer? ACE. Answer is option 1. Answer is option 1. Endomembrane system cell is the unit of life chapter. 163. Given below are two statements are given. Statement 1, statement 2. Statement 1. A protein is imagined as a line that left end represented by the first amino acid. This is left to right we are talking. Okay, amino acid C terminal, left side is N terminal, amino group is here, N terminal, it is not a C terminal, so this statement is going to become a wrong. Wait, and the right end represented that the last amino acid N terminal, right is C terminal, statement is wrong. The given, this is left side is C terminal, right side is N terminal is given. Actually it is opposite, left side is N terminal, right side is C terminal, so this statement is not correct. Adult human hemoglobin consists of 4 subunits, 2 subunits of alpha, 2 subunits of beta. Absolutely correct. 4 polypeptide chains are there, 2 alpha polypeptide chain, 2 beta polypeptide chain in the hemoglobin. If you are able to recall principles of inheritance and variation chapter, sickle cell anemia, beta polypeptide chain, 6th amino acid we discussed. Do you remember? That time I clearly mentioned you human hemoglobin is made up of 4 polypeptide chain, 2 alpha, 2 beta. This statement is absolutely correct. So statement 1 is wrong, statement 2 is correct. Pick up the right answer. Statement 1 wrong, statement false, statement 1 false, and statement 2 is true. So option 3. 163 answer option 3. So far I did not feel any question difficulty, student. I hope you all are done very well in the examination. Zoology questions are very easy than the botany. Botany questions are also easy, but zoology compare with that one, very easy. 164 easy question. Look at the question what they're asking. Broad palm with a single palm seizure visible person suffering from. Brilliant Education Institute, before Neet start, they were sending 1-minute videos in the Instagram. You just cross check now after this video. I recorded this video about the Down syndrome, all characteristic features. Furrowed tongue, broadly open the palm. Down syndrome is a characteristic feature of 21st trisomy. I said Down was a scientist, explain this one. Down syndrome, autosomal trisomy. So answer will be Down syndrome. Those who are looking serious for the NEET preparation, Brilliant Education is the best platform. Before NEET examination, we predicted this question. We posted in the Instagram and our social media 1-minute videos. Look at how many questions are repeated. If you are not believing me, cross check the 2023 paper and go with that what they call Instagram videos. Many questions are repeating questions are there. 164 Down syndrome. 165. Which of the following statement is correct statement they are asking? I told you statement based questions come. Correct statement. Biomagnification referred to increase in concentration of toxic and successive tropic level. Absolutely correct. The toxic level, the substances, biodegradable substances, non-biodegradable substances can increase in each tropic level called biomagnification. Now, presence of large amount of nutrient in water restrict the algal bloom, not restrict, encourage the algal bloom. Yes, so this statement is not correct. Algal bloom decrease the fish mortality, increase the fish mortality. Statement wrong. Algal bloom increase the fish mortality. Eutrophication refer the increase in the domestic sewage and also wastewater in the lake. Eutrophication nothing but aging of lake. So the right statement is option 1. 165 option 1. 166. Match the following simple question. Taenia solium, I can go with flame cell. Taenia solium belong to flatworm platyhelminthes. Paramecium, contracted vacuole protozoa. Periplaneta americana, uricose glands, fat bodies, nephrocytes, Malpighian tubules. 4 are excretory organs of Periplanet Americana. Peritima postma, nephridia. Do you remember nephridia? Diagram also I have shown in the crash course. Septal nephridia, pharyngeal nephridia, integumentary nephridia. Pick up your right answer. Pick up your answer. 3, 2, 4, 1. 3, 2, 4, 1. 3, 2, 4, 1. Option 2. 166. Option 2. 167. Given below are again two statements given. Statement 1, statement 2. Electrostatic precipitator is most widely used in the thermal power plant. Statement correct. To remove what? Microparticles, very small particles which are below 2.5 micrometers of small particles. To remove this, electroprecipitators are essential. Do you remember in the environment issue chapter I told you that particles below 2.5 micrometers of small particles are very dangerous. It will be damage our respiratory system, I said. Electrostatic precipitator thermal power plant removes the ionized in red. No, they are smaller particles they will remove. So answer is what? Statement 1 correct, statement 2 wrong. Statement 1 is correct, but statement 2 incorrect. Option 2 is the right answer. 167. 168. Given below are two statements. Again two statements given. Statement 1, vas deferens receive a duct from seminal vesicle, okay, and open into urethra as the ejaculatory duct. Done. Next one, the cavity of cervix is called the cervical canal, which along with the vagina to form a birth canal. Absolutely correct. Both statements are right here. If you are able to recall the pathway of from seminiferous tubule to rete testis to vasa efferentia to epidermis to vas deferens to ejaculatory duct to urethra. Yes, vas deferens receive a duct from the seminal vesicle, open into a urethra as a ejaculatory duct. Yes, so the statement is, both statements are correct. So I am going with option 4, human reproductive system chapter question. Human reproduction question this is. Next question, 169, radial symmetry. This is, you have to think properly. You have to think this question properly. Read the question what they are asking. Radial symmetry is not found in adults of phylum. Not found. Radial symmetry found in first Porifera. Poriferans are, majority of poriferans are asymmetry. If symmetry is there, radial symmetry only. Coelenterata, Ctenophora, adult echinodermata, radial symmetry. Pick up the right answer. Which one is not showing that radial symmetry? Hemichordata, echinodermata, yes, echinodermata shows her. Coelenterata, yes, it also shows her. Ctenophora also shows. So what is the right answer? Hemichordata. Answer 1. Animal Kingdom chapter 169. Let's go to 170. 170 question. Human digestive system question. Digestion absorption chapter question. Simple question. I hope everyone have done this question. I hope. Look at the first question. Peptic cells, proenzyme, pepsinogen, proenzyme, peptic cells, all peptic cells secrete proenzymes, or what they call beta, proenzymes or pepsinogen, inactivated enzymes. Goblet cells secrete mucus. Oxyntic cell, do you remember? Oxyntic cells are the one which secrete HCl, I said, and gastryl intrinsic factor which will reabsorb what? B12 vitamin, I said. So oxyntic cells, HCl, and also intrinsic factor, absorption of vitamin B12. Look at there. Next, hepatic cells are called bile. Hepatic cells are present in where? Liver. So right answer is what? 3142. 3142 is the right answer. Option 2. 170. Option 2. 171. Again, big what they call match the following question from human eye. If brilliant crash course students are here, 100% this question, 100% you might have done this question, students, because clear structure of anatomy, eye anatomy I explained in the class, about fovea, about blind spot, about cornea, yes or no? So look at here, fovea, blind spot. If you do this two, answer will come. What is fovea? Fovea is the one which is for the keen vision. I said fovea is the one where the what they call the spot where keen vision, when you are reading time, bicycling time, when you are understand puzzle doing time. So what is the right answer now? Point greatest vision accumulate. So we can write what? Fovea 3. Fovea 3. Iris is what? Visible colored one. Point of eye that regulate the diameter of pupil. Next, what? Tell me. Blind spot, the optic nerve leave. Wherever the optic nerve leave, where there is no rods and cone, no image formation, I said. Do you remember? So point where optic nerve leaves eyeball and photoreceptors are absent. So option 4. Sclera, external layer of eye. So what is the right answer? 3142. 3142. Option 4. Human eye. I hope everyone you have done this. I think so in the examination all. 172. Which of the following functions carried out by the cytoskeleton in the cell? Cytoskeleton. If you are able to recall, in theory class, I told you cytoskeletons are microfilaments are there. Am I clear? Tubulin proteins are there. I told you this one. Many times, this cytoskeletons are the one microfilaments. Am I clear? Microtubules. This all are for the motility of what they call cell. Cytoskeleton give mechanical strength to the cell and also for the motility. So here protein synthesis, ribosomes are there, motility. Answer 2, transportation and also nuclear division. Answer will be motility. 173. Once the undigested and unabsorbed substances enter the cecum, their backflow is prevented by small intestine complete the digestion, small intestine open into the large intestine, first part called cecum, there is ileocecal wall is there. That ileocecal wall after receiving the undigested food material stop. So the wall close. So undigested food particle from large intestine cannot come back to the small intestine. There is a wall. What is the wall called? Ileocecal wall. Option 1. Human digestive system. Second question. 173. Look at the next question. 174. 174 question also from reproductive health chapter. Second question. This is second question. Different type of contraception methods are given. You have to choose the correct one. Look at the first one. Vasectomy. Shall I go with the surgical method? Vasectomy is a surgical method in which the vas deferens will cut. Right? Next to coitus interruption. Coitus interruption is I can go with the natural method. In natural method, rhyme methods are there. Coitus interruption methods are there. And lactational immunurias are there. These all are the natural methods of contraception. Cervical cup, shall I go barriers? In the barrier method, physical barrier method, condom, cervical cup, diaphragm we discuss. Saheli. Saheli is oral contraception, weekly once. Central Drug Research Institute, Lucknow developed this one. Non-steroidal one. We discussed this one. Saheli. So the right answer is 3421. 3421. Where is 3421? 3421. Option 1. 174. Option 1. Look at that 175 question. Different type of joints given here. Locomotion chapter and their location also here. So they are asking you to find out the correct matching from here. Cartilage joints. Cartilage joint between the adjacent vertebral column. Three type of joints are there: cartilage, fibrous, and also synovial. Right? Fibrous joints are immobile joints. I said. Ball and socket joint. Shall I go with the between humerus and pectoral girdle? Humerus and pectoral girdle is ball and socket joint. Fibrous joint. Now look at the flat skull bones. These are immobile. Fibrous joints are between the skull here with the bone, what they call frontal, parietal, occipital. These all cranial bones are attached with the fibrous joint, immobile joints. Saddle joint between the carpals and the metacarpals of thumb. So 2, 4, 1, 3. 2, 4, 1, 3. 2, 4, 1 and 3. 2, 4, 1, 3. Option 1 is the right answer. Option 1 is right answer. Right? 2, 4, 1 and 3. Option 1. 176. Statement 1. RNA mutant at faster rate. Absolutely correct. RNA mutant faster rate. Viruses having RNA genome and shorter lifespan mutant and evolve faster. This statement also correct. So both statements are right in this question. So I can go with both are true statements. RNA is the first genetic material, and from RNA DNA evolved. RNA is less stable than the DNA. RNA more faster undergo mutation. So answer will be 4. 177. Given below, two statements are there. Statement 1, statement 2. Student, I told you many times statement based questions. This year statement based question and accession reasons are there. In prokaryote, positively charged DNA will be negatively charged. Okay, is held, and some negatively chargeable proteins in a region called nucleoid. Wrong statement. DNA is negatively chargeable. DNA is there. In eukaryote, negatively chargeable DNA is wrapped around the positively chargeable histone proteins, nucleosomes. This statement is correct. Molecular basis of inheritance chapter. Statement 1 wrong, statement 2 correct. So I am writing what? Tell me. Statement 1 is incorrect, but statement 2 is true. Option 3. 178th question, very easy question. Pedigree I was expecting autosomal dominant, autosomal recessive, sex linked dominant, sex linked recessive, but they given a simple symbol question. Here, which of the following symbol represent the mating between the relatives? Remember all of you, this is the female, this is male. It is a mating between male female. They are asking relatives, they are asking. So this is the female, double line, and this is a male. We can write the close relative mating is represented with this symbol. So what's the right answer? Option 1 is the right answer. Represent the mating relatives in human being. Answer 1 is the correct answer. 179. Select the correct group set of Australian marsupialian exhibit the adaptive radiation. Australian marsupialian we can write. So numbnet, yes, numbat is there, spotted casket is there, and flying phalangers are what? Australian marsupialian exhibit that what they call adaptive radiation. How simple question. 179 answer 1. 180, question number 180. How simple? Molecular basis of inheritance question. Molecular basis of inheritance, and this also related to what? I'm sorry, biotechnology. Biotechnology question. Which of the following not cloning vector? Not a cloning vector. We discussed different type of cloning vector in our theory class. Cosmid, plasmids, BAC, YAC, PBR322, triplasmid, RI plasmid, lambda phage, M13. These all are the vector. They are asking not a vector. What is that? Probe. Probe is not a vector. YAC is artificial chromosome. Yes, vector. PBR322 vector. BAC also vector. Which one is not a vector? Probe. Is not a vector. 181. Different type of chemical. Here the drugs they are given. Different type of drugs they are given, and different type of what they call their effectives are given. Shall I go like this? Heroin, slow down that action. Heroin, slow down. Heroin, slow down the body function. Marijuana, they shall I go with effect on cardiovascular. Marijuana is cannabinoids. Cannabinoid receptors on cardiovascular. Cannabinoids can give, that means the cannabinoid leaves and floral inflorescence, and resins can give marijuana, ganja, Hershey's, charas from what they call cannabinoids. Next, cocaine, I can go with what? Inferior to the transport of dopamine. Morphine is painkiller. So shall I go with what? Tell me the answer. 2143. 2143. Option 4, human health and disease drugs part. 182. Which of the following technique does not serve the purpose of early diagnostic diseases for this early treatment? What they're asking, which one of the following technique does not serve? Same question we discussed before the NEET examination in the Brilliant YouTube classes. In Brilliant YouTube classes, I told you there are the 3 techniques to identify early diagnosis of it, what they call early identification of diseases. What are they? rDNA technology, PCR method, and also ELISA test. Clearly, I mentioned before the NEET examination in the rapid revision classes, with the help of these 3 techniques, we can identify the early detection of diseases. Look at there, which one is not they're asking. Serum and also urine analysis is not going to be analysis, not going to be reveal the early detection of diseases. The rest of 3 are does. Look at here. Polymerase chain reaction, enzyme linked immunosorbent assay, rDNA technology. So remember all of you, this question also from biotechnology application. So we can write what option 1 is the right answer. 183 question. Assertion reason. Endometrium is necessary for implantation of blastocyst. Absolutely correct. Blastocyst after fertilization 7 days later, 7th day, blastocyst will come down to the uterus and implant in the endometrium. It's true. The absence of fertilization, corpus luteum degenerate and cause disintegration of endometrium. This is also correct statement, but what is the right answer? What is the right answer? Yes, this is not correct explanation of A. So I can go with what? Option assertion correct, reason also correct, but reason is not correct explanation of A. So we can go with what? Both are correct, but R is not correct explanation. Option 1 I can go. Are you with me? You got my point? Question number 184. Very simple, very simple. This question also we discussed before the NEET class started. Rapid revision, lac operon. Look at the same question, lac operon, different type of genes. Gene A, gene Y, gene I, gene Z. Gene A, trans-acetylase enzyme. Y, permease enzyme. I gene is repressor protein. Z gene, beta galactosidase. 2, 3, 4, 1. Pick up 2, 3, 4, 1. 2, 3, 4, 1. Option 1. Many questions we predicted student before the NEET examination. Same question. There is no difficulty in the level, and we discussed the same type of. We have predicted also this type of lac operon question, gene, especially gene type of question come. 184. Option 1. 185. Assertion reason 2 are given. Nephrons are 2 type. Correct. Cortical, juxtamedullary based on their relative position in the cortex and medulla. Absolutely correct. 2 type of nephrons are there. Cortical nephrons and also juxtamedullary nephrons. Cortical nephrons are major part is toward the cortex side and short loop of Henle. Juxtamedullary nephrons are long loop of Henle. Look at the next one. Reason. Juxtamedullary nephrons have a short loop of Henle. Who said? It is a long loop of Henle. Juxtamedullary nephrons are 20% with long loop of Henle. When loop of Henle is long, what tell me? Hypertonic urine form. Higher concentration urine form. So here this statement is wrong. I can go with what? A is true, R is false. Option 2 is the right answer. 186th question. 186. Which of the following characteristic feature is cockroach regarding the sexual demand? Do you remember, student? I know how many of it in the same question I explained the theory class. Many of you remember in the examination hall, I think so, because that day I clearly mentioned the sex of male female cockroaches. Male female cockroaches sex I clearly mentioned. If you are able to recall, this is cockroach. Look at here. Segments are there and this is cockroach. I told you clearly in the exam theory classes. Here Anal style and anal cerci. Anal cerci is common in male female, but anal style exclusively in the male cockroach, I said, right? Look at here. Which of the following is a characteristic feature of the cockroach? Here, this is the abdominal segments are there, right? Now, presence of anal style, presence of scleroid, presence of anal cerci, dark brown color of anal cerci. Anal cerci, scleroids, and these all are common in male-female cockroach. Male cockroach exclusively have anal style, I said. That anal style absent in the female cockroach. Answer is 1. Next question, 187th question. 187th question, select the correct statements. Cell cycle, cell division chapter. Tetrad formation seen in the leptotene. Tetrad formation seen in the leptotene. In the leptotene, tetrad formation is not seen. Tetrad in zygotine, pachytene. Tetrad, if I am not in, is a zygotine. During anaphase, the centromere split and chromatid separation. Correct statement. Terminalization takes place during the pachytene. Pachytene terminalization takes, pachytene crossing over takes place. Terminalization takes place, terminalization of chiasmata takes place in diplotene. Chiasmata form in diplotene. Diakinesis terminalization takes place. I'm sorry. Diakinesis terminalization takes place. Nucleus, Golgi aperture, ER are reformed in telophase. Yes. Crossing over takes place between the sister chromatid. My God, I told you non-sister chromatids. Not sister chromatids. So we can go with what? How many are correct statement? Statements are B is correct, D is correct. B, D only. Option 1. Option 1. 188. 188. Which of the following statements are correct? An excessive loss of body fluid from body switch off osmoreceptors. Excessive loss of water, osmoreceptors in hypothalamus switch on. It's not off, it's switch on. So statement wrong. ADH facilitate the water reabsorption and prevent diurescence. Correct. ANF cause vasodilation. Correct. ADH cause increase in the blood pressure. ADH is responsible for the decrease in GFR, the given. Now, the right answer I can go, B is correct, C is correct, and also D also correct. Increase the blood pressure. So, most probable answer will be A, B, C, D correct will come. B is correct, C is correct, D is correct. ADG responsible for decreasing the GFR, increasing the GFR. So, we can go with the option 1 is the right answer. 188, 1 is the right answer. Come to the next question. Question number 189. Given below are two statements. Statement based question again. Statement 1 and statement 2. During G0 phase, that means crescent phase, cell cycle, the cell is metabolically inactive. Metabolically active, division-wise inactive. So this statement is wrong. Statement 1 is wrong. Statement 2. The centrosome undergo duplication during S phase of interphase. Right. Statement is correct. Statement 2 is correct. G0 phase, cell cycle, the cell is metabolically inactive, metabolically active. So, statement 1 is incorrect, statement 2 is correct. So, I can go with what? Statement 1 is incorrect, statement 2 is correct. Option 3. The centrosome undergo duplication during the S phase of interphase. Right? 190th question, 190. Which one of the following is not advantages of inbreeding? Not advantage. It expressed harmful recessive genes but eliminate that selection. Elimination of less desirable genes and accumulate the superior genes. It decreased the productivity of inbreeding population. It increased. So option 3 is not advantage. Right? It is a not advantage. Strategies of food enhancement chapter. 191. different type of what they call logistic growth, exponential growth, age pyramids are given, stable age pyramid is given. This question from organism and population question. Logistic growth, tell me. There are two type of growth, logistic, exponential. Exponential unlimited resources, logistic is limited resources. I can go what? Limited resources are available. A2. Next, logistic growth is unlimited one, B1, right? C, exponential expanding age pyramid. Expanding age pyramid is the percent individual pre-reproductive age is larger. Yes, absolutely. Expanding pre-reproductive is more, reproductive less, and post-reproductive is even less. So stable pyramid is the percent individuals and reproductive and pre-reproductive age are same. So answer will be what? 3, 1, 2, 4, 3, 1, 2, 4, 3, 1, 2, 4. I'm sorry, 2, 1, 3, 4. 2, 1, 3, 4. Option 4 is the right answer. Simple question. Very easy question. 192. Which of the following are not under the control of thyroid? Not under the control of thyroid, thyroxine hormone. Maintenance of water and electrolyte balance, okay. Regulation of basal metabolic rate, okay. Normal rhythm of sleep and wake up, no, it is melatonin. And also pineal gland. Development of immune system, pineal gland. Support of process of RBC formation, yes. Which of them are not under control? C, D. I can go C and D is not under control. Option 2 is the right answer. They are asking which of the following thyroid is not under control. Question number 193. The unique mammalian character. Unique mammalian character, animal kingdom chapter. Hairs are there? Yes. Exoskeleton like pinna and mammary glands. Option 1. Hairs, pinna, indirect development, direct development is there. Pinna, monocotyledonic, dicondylic skull we have. Hairs, tympanic membrane, even the reptiles also you identify, bird also you can identify. So the right answer is option 1. 194. Which of the following statements are correct regarding the skeleton muscle? Correct skeleton muscle, voluntary muscle, multinucleated muscle. Muscles bundles are held together by collagenous connective tissue layer called a fascicle is given. Sarcoplasmic reticulum muscle fiber storehouse of calcium, absolutely correct. Striated appearance skeleton muscle fiber due to the distribution pattern of actin and myosin, correct. M line is considered the functional unit of the contractor. No, Z line is considered as a functional unit. Shall I go with BC? Yes or no? BC. I can go with option 1 is B and C. Calcium and storage and distribution is what? Pattern. Question number 195. Which of the following statements are correct? Which of the following statements are correct? Basophils are most abundant cells in the total WBC. Wrong statement. Do you remember I given the mnemonic to remember all the blood cells from highest number to lowest number WBC? Never let me eat banana. N neutrophils, and after that lymphocytes, after that eosinophils, after that basophils I said. Yes or no? Never let me eat banana. Neutrophils, lymphocytes, monocytes, eosinophils, and last one is basophils. Basophils are 0.5 to 1%. It is not a maximum number, very less number. Statement wrong. Basophils secrete histamine, serotonin and heparin. Yep, absolutely correct. Inflammatory substance. Basophils are involved in the inflammatory responsible, correct. Basophils have kidney-shaped nucleus. Kidney-shaped nucleus are monocytes. Basophils are granulocytes. So I can go with the answer B and C only. B and C about the basophils. 196th question. This is the question from molecular basis of inheritance. Which one of the following is the sequence on corresponding coding strand if the sequence on mRNA form is as follow 5' to 3'? This is the mRNA sequence giving. mRNA sequence is given. They're asking you to find out the coding sequence. Which of the following sequence on the corresponding coding stand? Coding stand from 5' to 3'. Yes or no? Now this is what, tell me, this is mRNA is given. mRNA is what? 5' is AUCG, 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 and this is 3'. Let me take the template stand from here. What is the template stand will come? 3' is T A G C, TAGC, 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 TAGC. What is the coding stand will come from here? 5'. I can write what, tell me? ATCG, 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 ATCG. 5', ATCG, 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 ATCG. Answer will be option 2. They given mRNA, they're asking you to write that coding stand from 5' to 3'. Answer will be 2. Are you with me, students? They are not asking you to write the mRNA. mRNA already given. mRNA already given. So they are asking you to do the coding stand. Answer will be ATCG, 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 ATCG. Then question number 197. The part of human brain that helps in the regulation of sexual behavior, expression of exciting and also pressure. This question I told you in the neural coordination chapter. In the brain, limbic system plus hippocampus. The two systems are control the sexual behavior in the human being. What are they? Number 1, limbic system, hypothalamus is given. This limbic system is made up of amygdala plus hippocampus. Two parts are fused together called a limbic system, and hypothalamus can maintain this behavior. So answer will be option 4. 198. Mast cells irritate and release histamine, inflammatory substance. So I can go with what, tell me? Mast cells are areolar connective tissue. Loose connective tissue, areolar connective tissue. Inner surface of bronchiole, ciliated epithelium. Bronchiole, fallopian tube, ciliated epithelium. Blood, special connective tissue. Tubular part of nephron, cuboidal epithelium. I shout like anything in the class. PCT made up of simple cuboidal epithelium with brush border, increased surface area. For the reabsorption I said. So the right answer is what? 2, 1, 4, 3. 2, 1, 4 and 3, option 2. 199th question. In cockroach, excretion is brought about by. When I'm explaining the anatomy of cockroach clearly, NCERT line by line, I told you to the what? Mark this one, underline this one, because many times this type of questions are repeating. Excretory organs of cockroach is fallopian tube. Along with fallopian tube, nephrocytes are there, fat bodies are there, and also uricose glands are there. Pick up here. Phallic glands, leave it. Uricose glands, correct. Nephrocytes, correct. Fat bodies, correct. Collateral glands we see in the female cockroach. Do you remember? So answer is BCD. BCD, where is BCD? Option 2, BCD. Are you with me, students? Last question. 200 question. Select the correct statement with reference to a core data. Core dates. Presence of mid-dorsal, it is dorsal, solid, hollow, double, now called single. Leave it, this statement wrong. Presence of closed circulatory system, right. Presence of paired pharyngeal gills, correct. Presence of dorsal heart, no, ventral heart. Ventral heart, wrong statement. Triploblastic, correct. Pseudocoelomate, no, true coelomate. So this statement also wrong. What is the correct statement here? I can go B and C. Answer 1. Option 1 is the right answer. B and C. So all of you students, cross check whatever the answers you given in the examination with my key. So if you are getting good marks, all the very best for your medical life. And whoever seriously preparing for the NEET like competitive purpose, Brilliant is the best choice, and Brilliant welcomes you for the getting good medical NEET seat. Thank you very much you all, and all the very best.
Brilliant Qatar, your trusted coaching partner for IIT, JEE, NEET, Science and Commerce tuitions with 10 years of excellence in quality training. Brilliant Qatar.